The guys were talking about whether or not they would split the money, and Tyreek was like, I don't know. I'm like, bruh. And then Justine ends with, this is my favorite couple. This follow through, this line of events, I'm not liking it. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about this BS finale, Love Island Game Season 2. And I am Victoria, I'm one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I am a pop culture writer and an attorney. But yeah, no, this was horrible. It was like
the comments is calling her Lucifer. It was like, congratulations to Zay, not for Lucifer.
What? Oh my God. I knew, I was like, when I was watching it, I knew based on Justine's face. Like even during the competition, it was like,
yeah.
But I knew Justine's face and Tyreek's face when they were standing there like, and the winner is. I knew it was them. Because I could tell from their faces. I knew that they had lost. I could tell. But yeah, it's like.
Let's just talk about the competition and the strategy. I don't know why Tyreek was trying to hold on to bags so much. It's like you tiring yourself out with all that energy when you just need to be running back and forth with these bags.
Yeah.
And then keep it pushing.
They would be fighting, him and Zay would be fighting over one bag, right?
Yes,
and
with a whole bunch of
three
bags.
Other bags. It's like, bruh. It's like,
that one bag, I'm like, you could be carrying 3 small bags and putting them in your corner. Like, you just need to keep putting bags in your corner. It's like they had Lucinda and Justine doing all the work.
Yeah. I was surprised. And I
shit, they were surprised. Everybody before they started was like, congratulations to Justine, three-peat winner. Johnny, he made his little comment. They was not believing in him at all.
I could tell through the editing, like when they were showing the clips, like, oh, you got it in the bag. Like, I was like, something about this edit of them keeping on showing Johnny trying to, it's a done deal type of, it was giving. Like, I'd be looking for little clues. And you know what I mean? Like, little clues.
I mean, I felt like even through the whole episode, the way Lucinda and Zay were edited, it was giving they won. Like,
really?
They just kept showing their conversations. But I feel like they were shown the most through the episode. Because I wrote down, I was like, why they keep getting on my screen? Like, it's 4 couples here. But I feel like we saw like 3 to 4 like prep conversations that Lucinda and Zay were having, and we only saw like 1 or 2 from the other couples. But I definitely wrote like, dang, they couldn't even rig the vote, so we wanted to see a real duel. I wanted to see Johnny in that duel.
Johnny?
Yeah, against Tyreek.
Oh, you're saying like you would have rather him be in there.
Yeah.
Did not. I was so glad. I was like, okay, this what you get. Oh,
yeah,
like,
it was definitely good karma. It was good karma.
Yes,
it was great karma.
Excellent.
Good karma. Yes.
And I was like, it's also like, it's so ironic that you kicked off Andrina just to win, right? Just to win. Treated that girl like disposable just to win. And the irony of it is that very act is probably what made him so unlikable that people didn't want to vote for him. And then 2, having a woman who, like, the U.S. audience, I ain't know Gabby, and she didn't make me love her like Nicola, I wasn't like, oh, I love her. So you don't even have this other woman bringing in votes. Andrina would have brought in some votes. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially if he was treating her well and he hadn't had that little incident. So he can keep trying to kept saying like, oh, I'm so confident in my decision. I'm so confident. I'm glad you were, because guess what?
I'm leaving with my dignity. It should be on the floor, buddy. It should be on the floor. Not only that, but you lost because of a vote, the same vote you thought Andreina had. So
yeah, right.
It was a lot of irony going on.
Right.
And I said, ooh, baby, karma is a bitch.
It is. Hey. It is.
But I would have just, for the competition's sake, liked to see Tyreek and Johnny go up against each other. I didn't really care for any of the guys to. Well, I think out of all the guys, and I say this very lightly, like Zay would have been the best person to have the money. Girls, I would have wanted Justine in terms of what the options we had at the end. The options we had at the end, it was like there's only one single individual we're rooting for, and it was Justine.
And it's like Tyreek I feel like he brought her down. You know what I'm saying? Like he did help in the initial the mega duel, that part of the challenge. But it was just the strategy wasn't there for that later part.
Yeah.
And so, it's kind of unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Like if Josh and her could have won, I think personally, if Josh had just not like chosen someone else. So it is what it is. At the end, I was kind of like, this is just a random thing, but I was noticing, I was like, I didn't expect so many people to stand on Zay's side of it. Like, did you? But I noticed that.
Oh yeah, I was definitely shocked by that because sometimes what we think about the Islanders is not what they think on the inside, right? But I loved it. I was like, they don't even like her. Like it's clear.
Man. But I was like, you saw Mert on that side. Like I was like, Mert is like, I am done.
Hey.
Because that was her boo. I had totally forgot that was her boo. All this Zay stuff, I totally forgot. But he didn't even stand on Lucinda's side. I was like, dang.
Well, you got to remember, like everybody was coming out, right, and telling their side of the story. So it was probably a few of them, like Lucinda, because Garby probably had something to say about Lucinda for sure.
True. But then they watched it. They're able to watch it in real time.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. I mean, because they get out of the villa and then they're able to, I assume they watch the past or see the commentary or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I guess they do because they have their phones too because they was making TikToks. So,
yeah. One of the things I did notice though was like Chris wasn't there. I'm like, where the hell he at?
Yeah. At first I thought Marvin wasn't there. So maybe who I thought was Marvin from the back shot was Chris.
The opposite. Who you thought was Chris was Marvin.
Yeah.
I looked at it. It was no Chris there. It was no Chris. Like it was no Chris. It was Marvin and other people. What I saw Marvin and KK do a TikTok together. I'm like, what's happening? They were on the beach.
Well, they was all together, on the island. So
okay, true.
Yeah,
true.
they were all together.
Oh so. Yes, because they didn't leave. Okay, they probably was in the other house, the Casa Amor house or whatever.
Right.
But that's interesting. Like I'm like, Chris, like, did you go home? Like what? Why he stay? I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, maybe his finger. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
But it would have been nice to see the jury house. It would have been cute to get a little glimpse of the jury house and see what they was doing over there. Or at least like, when they code and they say what happened, like that would have been nice to see.
Yeah, no, they should add conversations that as a segment. Were like, just what they're thinking, what they thought about like people in the villa,
Yeah. In the beginning, I didn't want to bring up, all the guys were talking about whether or not they would split the money, and Tyreek was like, I don't know. I'm like, bruh. And then Justine ends with, this is my favorite couple. I was like, this follow through, this line of events, I'm not liking it.
Agreed.
I hope Justine at the very least watches it back and is like, you know what? I got to go. Or her people, because she might not even be a watch backer. But her people,
I know, right?
Hopefully tell her, like, yo, you gotta let that one go.
I know. And he just, even throughout that whole episode, like, he was just like, I, like, this, the last time she's gonna get princess treatment, it is today. And he was like, got tired of, making the breakfast or whatever. It's just, Tyreek is
not giving
like
well-kept woman at all.
It's with not Tyreek. At all. It's not at all.
It's giving headache. It's giving stress. It's giving third shift when you get home because you got to do everything. It's too much. It's too much.
And I'm just like, why? It's like Justine just just gave in. It's just like her defenses just. They just stopped. They just caved in, and the whole thing came in at one time. It's like it was too much.
Yeah, I thought for at some point maybe she was like putting on to like get through, but it's like no, she really liked him. Like even when they were just y'all kissing, I'm like y'all need to be strategizing. Y'all need to be pumping each other up, not kissing.
Yeah, but I still I gotta give her a pass. But I just want to say
get a pass. I just want to get a pass.
No, I'm saying that more for me because I feel like I was a little hard on her, but I definitely give her a pass. I just why are you making that face?
You can be hard on somebody with love. It's out of love. We just want to see the best. We just want the best for Justine. That's it, baby. We're not excusing Tyreek or her behaviors because we all have to learn to date a little better. We all do. We all do. We have to every experience. We got to date better, so we get better.
Yeah, no, that's real. One thing I did note, I was like, KK? looked super cute. Like this I don't know what that was, like a little bathing suit with a wrap with a drop down. I don't know what it was, but it was very cute. I was like, girl, where is it at? Where is it at? Because that's a cute ass outfit. So yeah, that's all I have.
Well, other thing I wanted to say, Johnny, I want to go back to Johnny. How touchy-feely he was with Gabby in this episode. Granted, he's always been touchy-feely, but that like, I look like I want to eat you like a piece of meat and like hold it onto the waist. Same thing he was doing with Andrina. It's like, this truly is him.
Yeah, he just
with every woman. Like there is no difference in the way he was showing up for Andrina to the way he's showing up for Gabby, all the way down to calling her his queen.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I was like, I had to look away, mute the screen. I don't know what I did. I just know I was like, I ain't got time to be looking at that kiss. Yeah, because I was like, I ain't got time to be hearing it neither, you know? Okay. But yeah, he's a disappointing one, but it is whatever. It's like I just gotta be like, non-factor, and just keep it pushing. But yeah, I don't have anything else that I was thinking about. I just have in my notes that like I just hate that they won. I hate it. You know, I hate it. You devote your time to watching this show, and it's like every day, and it's like, give me that time back. Give it to me.
When they won from the last game, when they were automatically put into the final, I was thinking, like, is this rigged? Like, do the producers want this girl to win? Because it just, I don't know. It was given maybe they wanted to give her the underdog story to be last on the first challenge, to being on top. I don't know. There's several things I hated about this finale, though, outside of them winning. How many times they said $250,000? We get it. I don't need the cheers and the applause. Every single time. I fast forwarded so much through this episode.
Really?
Skip.
Yeah. I did have something about Sydney though. One of the things that like I noticed is that towards the end when they lost, and she was like, "Yeah, like I'm here for third place. Yes, bronze." And it's like, this girl, this why he ain't want you on his team. She's like, bronze is yes, I'm all here for bronze, and it's like, bronze all the way. And it's like, girl.
Yes, it's giving. No one has told her second place is first place loser.
Yes.
I used to be like that. My tennis coach used to be like, baby, we're not playing for second. We're not playing for second. You need to win.
No, that's funny. I somebody told me that their band director used to say that too, and I'm like, not y'all scarring the kids with these first place
I mean, high school, second place is first place loser. She was like, it's not the racket, it's the player.
Wow, but yeah,
built character.
Yeah. Anything else on this episode, on this final Love Island Games recap of the
one
season?
Last thing at the very end, somebody was doing the cue call. I was like, who is that barking like that? You didn't hear it?
I didn't hear that, no.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, who is that? They didn't show who it was, but I need to go research.
Johnny's, but like he looks like he'd be a cue.
Yeah. That's it for Love Island Games, y'all. Thank you for sticking with us. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. Let us know what you thought about the finale, and we will catch you for the next season of Love Island. We also have Love is Blind that we're reviewing, Survivor that we're reviewing. We just finished up Big Brother as well. So we got lots of content swarming out there, and we thank y'all for y'all support. Bye.
Yeah, bye.